Getting started on this trailer maintenance here. I'm going to zip the tires off both sides. I'm going to rotate them, but on top of that, I'm going to get some air pressure in them. While I have them off, I'm going to zip the bearings out. Everything was tight and rotated pretty good, so I'm going to zip the grease caps off, Just inspect everything, make sure there's no metal or anything. I'm not trying to retighten them because they're tight. I did tighten them. It's only had 2 trips on it, 2 or 3. And just re-grease everything. So I got my grease gun. I'll just hit them all with some grease. Throw the grease gun in the front box. I want to do an inventory of all my straps. And then I'm kind of just cleaning it off, getting all the gunk off of it. But yeah, I think that's it. I'm going to throw the charger on the trailer battery then. And put everything back on and put it back down on the ground and retorque the wheels. And that should be really all I really want to get into doing to it for this event. I think before we do Ohio, though, I'm really going to try to shackle flip these. And I want to get that box mounted so we have a box for some spares and stuff. And then I got to figure this rack out. I want to build a dual-ended generator and gas can rack. And I was looking... like this comes up, if you can see. I mean, if I came here and up, this would clear perfect. And made this the gas can rack coming across here, and then came down and did the gen rack down here. That would be pretty nice, I think. And that would keep this pretty balanced. So I don't know. That's kind of where I'm at. I got to figure that out. I want something to be able to put probably 2 or 3 gas cans on, so they're not inside the vehicle if we're taking one of the vans and whatever. And then I need a rack for a generator because I'm going to build a truck bed camper here at some point. And the whole point of this would be to be able to run the generator and then have gas for it. Although you don't want to run the generator beside the gas, so you have to unload the gas can. So maybe what I do instead, I don't know. I got to figure it out. Either way, this will work for a generator rack. That'll be good. I can definitely make something work here if we want to put more storage. And then we need a bed box down here for some spare axles and junk, right? So, and I got the lock on the front. So nobody can hopefully steal my trailer in West Virginia. So let's get these tires serviced. Let's get these bearings serviced. And try to get this thing knocked out and done. Just getting these wheel bearings repacked. So now, I'm just going to clean out the grease, get them all in. They're pretty nasty. And the other thing I noticed is these guys here, some of these are torn. So I went on Amazon and ordered another. Is that one torn? I think they're all torn, actually. Let's see there. So I went on Amazon and I ordered another pack of them. It says these are the 2-inch caps. So, get another pack of them coming. And then I'm a little irritated here. These tires, which they're Tomax. I mean, they're not the most expensive. It's either flat spotted. I don't know. Just weird. And Dustin thinks they're from Sitton, which is possible. I'm wondering if it's not from Brake, but it probably is flat spotting. It's a couple different spots, and I moved it around. So, I don't know. It's hard to say. Irritating. I need to repaint these rims too. Probably put that on my list of stuff to do when I bring this thing back in. Now let me get this wrapped up, get these tires on and back down on the ground. So I'm wrapping up this maintenance here on the trailer. Oh my. Crazy weather around here. It's ruining me. Wrapping this up. I'm going to go ahead and torque these wheels here. And then back the truck up, check all the lights and everything. Make sure that's good. And then I got to pull the XJ in, do a little bit of last minute prep. Oh man, excuse me again. This weather, I'm telling you, allergies are starting. And it's February. I'm going to pull the XJ in, do a little bit of prep to it. Yeah, not much. So we'll get that in here next. So I'm going to torque these wheels, check the lights if nothing's wrong, pull the XJ in and start working on that. So trailer was all good. That's parked over there. I did wash it off this morning. Brought the XJ down, washed that off, unspooled this winch, cleaned our winch line. It was pretty filthy from Ohio. Guess we never cleaned that. So Power washed that off. Now I was just going through here, starting to see what we got to do to get this thing ready. I mean, it's coming along. I got to figure out how to mount this thing. It's got some tie-downs Dan put in there, so I'm thinking I'll put the foot on here and then probably just strap it or something with a strap there and a strap here. Hopefully we really don't need it, but and I got to fill the gas can, so we'll take that and fill that. Yeah, so I really gotta, I'll grab some cables. I really gotta figure out how we're gonna charge everything. I mean, we've got an iPad, a phone. These two, which these are USB-C. I don't know if Dan's phone's USB-C or not. That would be the only real question, is what he has. So I'll figure that out. Yeah, I don't know. It's not bad. It's coming along, right? So what these wires are up here. So I think I don't know, first thing I guess I'll do is probably throw the battery charger on this thing. Let the battery charge up real good, make sure there's no issues with that battery. And then really, I guess I'll go fill that. I need some trans fluid. I did top that off, so I want to make sure we have a full thing of trans fluid. So he uses some sort of a dinosaur oil in this thing. So I'll go grab some trans fluid. I need some plastic dip for the sunroof. I kind of made myself a little notes here on it. So let me get started. I'll update you guys as we get along. So this is what I got done for the day. I got tomorrow yet to finish prepping this thing. We're getting real close. So it's looking good. Still got to re-spool the winch line. That's wet. Battery's been charging though. I did retorque the wheels. Spent a bunch of time getting all this stuff wired. And, you know, charging. Cords dropped around. That's running our lead nav. We got a bunch of cell phones, radios with chargers, and that's all controlled up here on the PDM. I don't have a good way to mount this winch controller, so I think we're just going to leave that wedged in there. I did get the speaker though. That's hooked up and real loud. So although we can probably turn this guy off now. Yeah, turn that off. I like that speaker though. It's right behind your head, my head, and Dan's head, whoever's navigating at the time, and it's nice and loud. And that's got its own inverter back here. Right there. To charge it. I gotta mount the GoPro right here. And then there's a second GoPro that goes up there. So, and then this is our tree saver. I'll get that right here. Got this fire extinguisher mounted up. Had to order a mount. We're going to put another one right here up on the roof rack. So we'll have 3. And then back here, made a mount and got the fire extinguisher mounted here. We got our recovery bag, fuel can, little jiggler, toolbox, and our lift jack. So some wiper blades and spare belts up there, and looking good. I'm going to call it a night. We'll get it on the lift tomorrow and go over the rest of the mechanicals on it. Let go.
You're not moonwalking.
All right. All right. It's the final little push on this thing to finish her up. So basically everything that's left on the list is putting the thing up on a lift. Last thing's just really re-spooling this winch, which it's all dry. So I'm gonna fire the Jeep up, turn the winch on, wind this thing in and re-spool it, and then pull it up, get it on the lift, and knock this list out and try to be done with this thing. So I'll keep you guys updated. All right, the winch is re-spooled. It's still real tight when you flip it over to free spool. I don't know, Dan sent me some stuff. People were talking about re-shimming the gears and that kind of stuff. I mean, probably something we need to look at for Ohio. Last night, I rewove another loop on the end of this, so we have about 80 feet of winch line extension. So I wanted to show you guys that. That was pretty cool. There's some good videos. I was going to do one to show you guys how to do it, but then I was like, man, there's like 30 of them online already. But I did make, I forget what they call this thing. It's basically a giant sewing needle for the winch line, so you can fish it through. But my only issue is mine's a little too long. You just stop it about right there. So I'm going to zip that down in the bandsaw and then probably just throw it in the tire repair kit for now. Because if for whatever reason we break a winch line or rip a hook off the end, we can use this to get us going again. So throw this in there just for now, and then probably going to put a winch repair kit together here at the garage that'll have this in and then some of this winch line, because you can even, once you know how to weave it like that, which really isn't hard, guys, you can make even your own soft shackles and stuff too. So I'm going to do that, and then the grease buddies, or the bearing buddies came in for the trailer. They're down there. Let's slap them in real quick and retorque them wheels, and then the tire kit will be done, so I can throw that in the Jeep, and I'll throw the winch line extension in the Jeep, and then get it up on the lift and start retorquing everything. So I just finished this up here. I'll wait for Dan to come now and just double check everything. But all of our joints are greased, done. Drive shafts are all tightened and checked. All the wires are strapped up out of the way. I like the way Iron Rock did these. When I do the Samurai, I think I'm going to kind of copy their mount. I've seen some other guys do them too. So do one here and then one here, basically on the Samurai, where the drive shaft will clear. And then you can do a little skid plate to kind of protect everything too. So, got that done. You can kind of see how Dan did some of the cage work in here then. Let's see how he tied everything in. Did good work. Looks good. So, these sliders that he made are nice, beefy. So, oh, and this is a skid plate, splash shield, I guess you can call it, that he made. Rubber. Keep some water out of the engine bay as we're fording through everything. So yeah, that's where we're at. I'm gonna probably call this the end of the video unless he finds anything I feel like I need to film when he gets here. But that pretty much makes us ready for Seneca Rocks, 24 Hours of Appalachia.
Every single day this week, dude.
So, wish us luck, and I mean, this video will come out probably after we've already done it, but wish us luck, and keep watching, sharing, liking, subscribing, guys. Later.